Hey guys, we're doing another market update video. It is Friday the 13th. Surprisingly, it is Friday the 13th, March 2020. And, supposedly today is a bad day, but in the stock market, it actually went up pretty well. I mean, it's up about 1,900 and something points on the Dow after they announced like these stimulus packages and all these other things. Gold went down a lot. I mean, over the past week, gold just been crushed like crazy. The miners are back at their lows of 2016. I actually bought in today, which I obviously have been buying in the whole week, but I haven't been buying in big amounts, right? I've been buying like some shares here and some shares there. I've been adding more money in. I think this is an amazing time to actually get in because back in 2015, 2016, right? That's when I really started buying the mining stock, especially one of them. And I'll give you the name disclaimer. I do own a lot of this. It is First Majestic Silver, and that actually gave me quite a bit of profits because it shot up to about 20 bucks and I sold it, and then it went back down to around 14. I bought in, I did buy in. Now, you know it's given me some time to get back into that market, which I'm actually happy about. But I wish I didn't get it around 10 or $14. I did put some in 10. I put some when it was 14, and now I'm putting some as it's 7. These are all Canadian dollars, just to kind of let you know. It's probably lower in USD, but I pretty much know First Majestic is gonna double from here. I don't know when, but it will double probably in November, most likely in November, by November actually. This thing is unfolding really, really quickly. The Bank of Canada, as well as everybody else, is cutting interest rate like crazy. Canada cut interest rate down to like 75, right? 0.75, and I think England cut their point as well. And some of them are injecting stuff. Hong Kong, they're giving people free money. So this thing is falling apart really, really quickly. I am kind of happy that I'm able to buy in, but I wish haven't put in like not all my money, but I had an account. I have two accounts, two stock account, and they were like about 10 to 20% of what I have, right? And I've been spending those and playing around with those for a while, and now I'm just having to add in more from my other accounts, which is not bad because those money I've been sitting there doing nothing, and I guess I was waiting for this opportunity. But what I want to talk about is not right now, and everybody is looking at the COVID-19 and the coronavirus as the down market and how this is gonna end soon and stuff like that. I don't think so, not in my opinion. I mean, everybody's pushing everything like that. The coronavirus is not the problem. The problem is the debt and the bubble, right? That has been blown up for so many years. I mean, some people might attribute it to 2016 when Trump took office, but the bubble was blown since 2008. It was blown since 2000 because of dot-com burst, and then they pushed it into the housing market, and then the housing market burst. So now this is like the everything kind of bubble, like Michael Maloney was saying, and this is not gonna end well because it's not gonna end with the virus. Right now, everything's dropping like a stone. I am gonna wait for a pullback or a rally or something like that, and I'm gonna sell. I bought some more like at its low, right? So I'm gonna sell as there might be a bit of a rally. Hopefully I'm using the chart, the gold chart right now as a picture. And in October 2008, that's when gold hit 730, right? It took about from March to October. So gold fell from 900 to 730. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. Oh, not exactly. Maybe not. Maybe it has already happened, but I don't want to bet on it. So I'm going to take some funds out. Well, I'm not going to take it out. I'm going to sell it. And then I'm going to add more funds in. We'll see what happens because I still have money. It's just that it's on the sideline waiting for something drastic to happen because I think this drastic thing will happen because even though I'm showing you the 2008 crash right now, we are not in a financial crisis. I want to kind of highlight this because everybody thinks, oh, everybody's panicking. We're in a financial crisis. No, we are not in a financial crisis. We are in a health crisis. And I want to keep that in mind. I mean, they want to put this as one same crisis, like the news and everything, but I don't believe it's one crisis. It's two crises. The first crisis, what is happening right now, right, which is a health crisis, and then the health crisis will cause the financial crisis. So what will happen is when people start losing their jobs and when they're getting fired and then they're losing their houses and things like that, they can't make their mortgage, and among other things like that, I think the market will go down even further. And you notice that Peter Schiff, if you watch some of his latest video, he pretty much analyzed the stock market a bit. And I'm reading in between the lines now, right? I'm not listening to him directly anymore because I don't think he's actually kind of telling you exactly what he thinks will happen. So, in the middle of the financial crisis, what will happen is stocks and everything else will drop like it's been dropping right now. But thing is, Peter Schiff did an analyst and he said that the fangs didn't drop that much. So these stocks have to go down, right? But right now, only the other stocks are going down, but the fangs are still up, which means that he thinks that the market will drop more. And who knows how when and what when is going to drop, but he thinks the market is going to drop more. And when the market drop, it's not like gold will go to heaven. As much as everybody wants to think that gold will go to heaven at first place, we've seen it not too long ago. Gold is not going to go to heaven when the market drops. Everything else gets sold off. And should you be nibbling? I am nibbling. I like nibbling because I don't know what the hell is going to happen. But I know that, hey, if I buy $100 here or like $1,000 here or like $2,000 here, I could just like kind of add up as we're going down. And then sooner or later, it will double. So that's what I'm doing. Nobody can pinpoint the bottom, but I know for a fact that we are not in a financial crisis right now. Will we hit a financial crisis? I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure we will, as everybody's saying the big problem is not the health problem, and not everybody's saying that. The CNBC and those guys, they actually never really talked about that, but they're talking about it as one event. But I think it's two event. So after the health crisis, it's not going to be over. The health crisis is going to slowly trigger into that financial crisis, and that might take, a few months as the numbers are factored in and people get fired. And that's why in October gold dropped like crazy in 2008, right? Because even though at the beginning things were happening and gold was doing well, and then it started dropping. But I think that as we head into that crisis, it will get worse. And I do have capital on the side. I'm thinking, hey, that will be a better time. So that's what I'm planning for. Do I have gold mining stocks? Yes, I do have the gold mining stocks, and most of them, if I add up like some of the stuff I bought in 2015, they pretty much even out. I mean, I'm a little up, even though my mining stocks are down like, 20%, 30%. Um, you know, but I still think that in the long run, it will go up. But in the run, which is like 6 months or so, I think it's going to go down. I mean, I do not think this is the end. At first, I thought, hey, in the really, really short term, it might be the end. But you notice gold just went down like $200 this week. And don't think nothing can happen. I know all of the gold bugs thinks it's going to shoot to the moon. It's going to go sideways and nothing is going to happen. That is what everybody thinks, right? That is the conventional wisdom, and everybody thinks that it's going to go to the moon because everybody's smarter than everybody else. But in reality, it's not happening, and I have to deal with reality. So, I'm just thinking that I will probably sell some of the mining stocks and transfer some more cash in, and then wait for that time, which is going to be when the financial crisis hit. Right now, please keep in mind, I believe, anyways, it's all my opinion. I believe we are in a health crisis right now. We are not in a financial crisis. They are trying to stave off a financial crisis. That's why it's going down, right? But as we head into a real panic, into a financial crisis, combined with a health, like a financial crisis combined with a health crisis. If you think that a health crisis is already a big crisis and it caused the market to tank a lot, imagine a health crisis combined with a financial crisis, and everybody's talking about it. Damn, I can't imagine how big of a drop that will be. And will it be, will they be quick enough to save it? Who knows? I mean, obviously, that's why I don't know. That's why I'm already in there. But as I see it, I think the best time is probably going to be that big drop. And I don't know when that big drop is going to be. I think that big drop during the financial crisis, not the health crisis. That's all I got to say today. I wanted to make this video because I got in a little, because when I was in the financial crisis of 2008, I was a kid. I was in university. I didn't really get what the hell was happening, and I've been waiting for this opportunity ever since I graduated. But now I'm watching this thing and I'm analyzing. Even though everybody's like, gold will go to the moon. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll go up. I mean, it will probably double by the time that this thing they try solving it. But I want to get in at the possible low I know that nobody can time the thing, but I want to get in at lower lows than I'd rather. Okay, let's just say this disclaimer again. I'm not sure if I said it in the video already. I do have a lot of First Majestic silver stocks, and I've been buying it since it was $6 in 2016, 2015, 2014, since it's been going down, and I kept them for a very long time, right? Well, it's not like I didn't sell them. I sold them when it was like went up to $20, and then I bought in again around $10. So you know, I it's not like it was a perfect ride, but I gained some stuff and I lost some. Well, I didn't lose any. I'm kind of down right now, but I gained from before as well. But I rather buy First Majestic when it's at $3 than buy it right now when it's at $7. Right? I mean, if I buy it at $4, I can get it for much cheaper. So I'm waiting for that opportunity, but it doesn't mean I'm selling all my First Majestic position. I'm just like saying, maybe I'll sell a little. I buy a little there, here and there, and then I sell it when it goes up a bit, and then uh, I'll buy back in because I don't think that we are in a financial crisis. When we are in a financial crisis, that's when everybody is getting fired, right? Right now, nobody's getting fired. People are trying to stave off that people getting fired situation, and they're trying to stave off the situation where people are losing their houses, right? So, once we get into that situation, I think that will be a much better serious, well, not better, but it's a very serious position. It'll cause a lot of pain to a lot of people, but you got to be ready. You got to be ready to take this opportunity. I'm already in a bit. I'm putting a lot more money in, um, but I'm not using it. I'm just shifting it to my brokerage account because I'm thinking if it's gonna be in the bank, I might as well just move it into like my account and then I could just buy it anytime, so I don't have to transfer it. It takes time to transfer, right? So. I think there would be a better opportunity. That's it. Just my opinion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Obviously, like I was saying, it's not like I dealt with a financial. I've been in a financial crisis. I lived it. I understand how it feels like, but I never was trading the market back then. So if you have that experience, let me know in the comment section below. A lot of people, even though they lived through the financial crisis, they never like some of my professors. They have no clue what's happening in the stock market. They just know it's going down. So if you have some experience, you can always let me know what your thoughts are on what I'm saying because I'm thinking when the financial crisis comes, that is going to be the better time. And I said that in my other videos about the recession, how to spot a recession. Um, that is when I think everybody's getting fired. Your neighbor's getting fired. People are foreclosing. People are losing their houses. People are losing their jobs. Relationship goes bad. And we are not at that stage right now. We are at the stage of freaking out.